The insurance people call me. They're like, "Hi, is this Madeline Cole?" I said, "Yes. Hey girl, what's up?" And they said, you know, "We just want to tell you that you don't have insurance." That was literally all they said. I kind of figured that, considering my dad just died, but thank you for telling me. And then I get a letter in the mail confirming that. It's like, "Hey, you're not insured." So that's why I don't know what to do with this snake. Like, it's really, really unsettling. I just filmed a video about, talking about my dad's passing and stuff. And then, I don't even know if I'll upload that one because that's kind of depressing. But I wanted to do like a little rant video because there are some crazy things that have occurred in these past 3 weeks that just, I don't know. I've been inconvenienced too many times. I've had enough. It's time to talk about it. The first one I can think of, off the top of my head, there have been many, unfortunately. I was making all these calls, it's so weird, like, to have to make so many calls when you're in a state of shock and grief because, somebody close to you has just passed away, and then, all of a sudden you just have to kind of flip it off and do normal things like calling insurance companies and all that. And I had just gotten off the phone with all those people, and I sit on the couch, and I think I just scrolled on my phone or something, and I knew we had a bee problem, right? I knew we had a bee problem, and my mom was like, "Yeah, I'll take care of it. It's, they're coming in from this place, whatever." Well, she hadn't got to it yet for whatever reason, whatever. I feel something crawl up my leg. What is it? It's a bee. And quickly I'm just like, whoa, like I felt something just go through my whole body, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that was weird." So I like quickly like catch it or something. I'm pretty sure I just caught it, like with my blanket or whatever I was sitting on. I'm like, "Oh, that was so weird. We gotta take care of these bees." And then I'm like looking down at my leg. Guys, my leg looks awful. It had crawled up my thigh and literally stung me. Not once, not twice, not even 3 times, but 4. Yep. And my leg has like a welt that's like this big. And I'm thinking, I can't even go to urgent care to sort this out because I don't have insurance and I don't even know what to do. So now I'm just kind of suffering. But that's the least of my worries. But I just thought that was so weird. Like, why? How did it even have time to sting me 4 times? Like, I caught you. Like, I don't even know. Weird. So I thought that was so odd. And now I'm unsettled. You know what I mean? Now it's like, I can't even sit on my couch. This is stupid. What else happened after that? So a few weeks before, let's run it back, I was on a jog, speaking of nature, and I get this diddle-dee notification from my phone, and it's like somebody in your city group on Facebook posted something, and something just, mind you, I'm on a run, I'm out, I live in the middle of nowhere, and pretty peaceful. And all of a sudden, I see this picture of this huge python on my timeline. Me being like deathly afraid of snakes, I'm like looking at this photo, like, "Oh my god, I can't even look at this photo. This is disgusting to look at." But anyway, so I'm reading it, and it's like, "Hey, I just can't even think about it. I just found this python on the corner of the road on XYZ Road." Guess what road I live on? XYZ Road. Guess what road I'm running on? Currently, 0.4 mile away to be exact, of this disgusting creature. XYZ Road. So I'm looking at this, I'm going, oh my god. If somebody is afraid of snakes out there, you can relate. Like, I don't know, the worst case scenario you can think of is like, oh my god, what if I have the money and I travel to some tropical place and I run into a snake? Now, tell me why in Ohio somebody has a python. You're weird. You're a little freak for that. Okay, so I'm kind of scrolling through the comments because I'm almost home now, so I was like kind of relieved. I'm like, okay, this is, at a separate area, whatever. And it kind of looks like they've already taken care of it. Apparently they got it to a rescue center or whatever. Good for him. Like, so anyways, some scrolling through the comments and some man comments, yeah, there's this man that's an exotic snake breeder nearby because that's the exact spot I found this other snake a year ago at the same time. You're telling me that my neighbor is an exotic snake breeder. This is exactly the news I want to hear. Just exactly, I'm delighted to hear that. That's awesome. And I will be taking some action. Yes, I will. I don't know. I mean, that was so unsettling. Like, imagine this. I don't know how long it was. I'll do the screenshots just so you can see how weird these people are. How weird do you have to be to decide to want a snake as a pet? To be like, yo, yes. I don't want a Pomeranian. I want a python in my house. Yes. Okay, brings me to my next one. I was thinking about, hold on. I was doing this little consultation with an attorney because you guys know how it is after somebody dies. Like I just said in the beginning of the video, there's a lot of stuff that you have to deal with, and there's a lot of stuff I have to deal with considering I'm, the daughter. So I'm in there, and immediately I'm expecting an older guy because they said, hey, I'm gonna have to come up with a fake name. Hey, Scott is supposed to meet with you. Da 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 da. And I looked him up. I'm like, Scott is like in his 50s. He knows what he's doing. I walk in, and this like little kid walks in. I'm just kidding. He was like 35. But I'm like, who are you? So anyway, so he was one of the attorneys as well. So I thought, oh, okay, he seems nice, whatever. And guys, it wasn't a good experience because I don't get me wrong, like I learned a lot and I wish I had a notepad. I'm not even sure why I didn't bring a notepad because he said so much that was very useful information, so don't get me wrong on that. But his approach was not what I was looking for. I was looking for somebody with a little bit more fire in them, you know what I mean? Like a little I was looking for somebody with a little kick. He didn't have it. He had the persona of a bunny rabbit, He was a little coy, a little shy. I just thought this isn't it. No, this isn't gonna work. But he actually was a little arrogant because he was, I don't know, there was just something about him. Like no. So I told my mom, I was like, let's just go to another consultation because this isn't the one. This is not the one. The way he was saying things, he was kind of flippant, and I don't know, I just feel like his approach should have been different and more helpful. I felt like he was more so acting in his best interest, and aren't they all? But he was thinking what would make me the most money. So that was his sort of standpoint, and I know all of them are thinking like that, obviously, but still, it was kind of, I don't know, it was lackluster, so I thought, boy, he's lame. So I went and got myself a coffee afterwards, and obviously got my mom one too, and I'm just like, this is, no. So always go, I guess that's another lesson too, like always go with your gut feeling as well. Yeah, I mean, you don't always have to, if you're in the same situation I am, you don't have to go with the first person that comes up that has a good review, that's in your area, that's da-da-da-da-da, that's convenient. You don't have to go with them if you don't like them. Now, I know things are time sensitive, of course, but you're not obligated to do that. Okay, so anyways. Okay, brings me to the final thing, obviously superficial. All of these are, really. I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like looking at my hair. By the way, guys, I'm done with my hair. Hold on. First of all, it's really long again, which is fine, whatever. I got it cut about a month ago. Well, about a month ago, all of this happened. And I'm looking at my hair and I'm going, wait a minute. Something feels a little heavy. I'm not getting much movement. I'm not getting much movement around here. Also, I notice, if you look carefully, there are no layers. There are no layers. So I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, my hair's dried. Can you tell, are there any layers? She's like, no, there's no layers in your hair. So not only was my hair not thinned, because I get distracted, to be honest. Like, I was in there and I was having such a long, funny conversation with my hairstylist. I didn't notice that she literally wasn't doing anything to my hair, but besides trimming it, and I asked her to thin it and to give me layers, and then I come out with curtain bangs and like a little trim. And I didn't even notice that how do you not notice you don't have layers? But I didn't. I didn't notice that I had layers, that I didn't have layers, and that it wasn't thin. So I'm gonna have to buy thinning shears now because this isn't even half. Hold on. This is so heavy. And I'm gonna have to thin it. I might just cut my own hair. Let me know if you guys have ever cut your own hair. I mean, I don't care how unhinged you are. Did it go well or did it not? Let's get to the point. Oh my god, I had a breakdown and gave myself bangs. Okay. Did it look good? If it did, there's nothing to worry about. So, yep, I'm getting on the verge of that. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will just cut my hair. I mean, whatever. It can't be that hard. My sister does it, so whatever. I just got super close. But the next video I'm gonna do is a Victoria's Secret haul, I think, because I haven't shopped there in a while, and I really want to get some of the old perfumes that I didn't. And let's see, what else was I gonna say? Then I'm gonna do an HSD success stories video. And I thought those two would be fun in the midst of all this craziness, and to shake things up a little bit. So I hope this video resonated with you, of me talking absolute nonsense, and I will see you in the next one.